After just 17 days of release, Barbie has already passed the $1 billion mark. It is not slowing down yet. Barbie has absolutely crushed it at the box office, and it is only going to continue to rise as this run is not over yet. Barbie is saying hiya to the $1 billion club. Greta Gerwig's pink-coated fantasy comedy has surpassed $1 billion at the global box office, including $459 million in North America and $572 million internationally. Barbie is hitting the converted milestone just after 17 days of release, becoming the fastest Warner Bros. Release and 8th in studio's 100-year history to join the $1 billion club. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 previously held that record at 19 days. It's only the second blockbuster this year and the sixth of the post-pandemic era to cross $1 billion, following Spider-Man No Way Home, Top Gun Maverick, Jurassic World Dominion, and Avatar The Way of Water. Barbie is doing absolutely massive numbers at the box office, and this is probably the last big movie of the year potentially, other than Dune Part 2, if Dune Part 2 comes out this year because of the actor strike. But Barbie is doing insane numbers. I never expected it to do this big of numbers. I thought Barbie was going to do maybe around $750 million if it was lucky, but it hit $1 billion in under 3 weeks of being out in theaters. Let's take a look at the numbers. Barbie finished up the week with $53 million, a 43% drop. It's still in over 4,000 theaters. It lost maybe 159 theaters, and it's done $459 million in the domestic box office in just its third weekend of release. Let's take it at the actual Barbie numbers. It just barely crossed the $1 billion mark by 300,000, but it still crossed it. It's done very well domestically, and internationally it's done pretty decent too. It's done $541 million internationally. Barbie had a hugely massive opening at $162 million. It was bigger than the Mario movie. It's the biggest opening of the year, and it's looking like this movie could be bigger than the Mario movie and the biggest movie of the year. It's still got about $300 million to go, but it's still got a fair shot at beating Mario for the best grossing movie of the year. Mario hit $1.3 billion, and this movie could hit $1.3 billion in a couple weeks, it feels like, but who knows? We'll have to see. But not only that, the Meg is doing very well overseas. It's doing okay domestically, but it's doing incredible numbers overseas. The Meg 2, The Trench, swims toward impressive global box office debut. Let's look at the numbers for the Meg. The Meg did $30 million domestically, which is not very good because this movie has right around $150 million budget. But it did $112 million internationally, which is absolutely insane, this movie. I'm hearing mixed reviews about it. It's either you like it or you don't. But Meg has done $142 million in its opening, which is way better than what I thought it was going to do. This movie, at least domestically, has not done anything. But overseas, it's doing very well. Meg 2 is in 3,500 theaters, and it's doing right around what the first Meg did. It opened to a little bit lower numbers, but it's still doing very well internationally, as these types of movies tend to do. But the Meg is doing very well right now. Barbie is killing it at the box office, and the box office is having a very good time with bringing in money. But anyway, that's all from me. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Comment your guys' thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.